this idea was sparked. I'm going to tell a story because I think story time helps make the workout, um, you know, kind of settle in a little bit into our bodies, make it more effective. I had a Patreon member, longtime Patreon member, say, "Hey, would you do a stretching class? It would be nice to have a stretching class." And I thought, at first I was like, we stretch all the time. In my way of stretching is active, dynamic stretching. I mean, we are stretching all the time. I really love the idea of when I engage my back muscles, my chest stretches, right? I love that when I engage my, when I engage my gluteals, my front stretches, right? It's just like opposing action, using action of the muscle to dive deeper into the stretch, the flexibility. But I think what she is asking for is more what's called static stretching, which would mean I would put you into a stretch and you would hold that stretch for 20 seconds to 45 seconds. We'd be in a stretch for a moment. If you were at Chi Flow this morning, when we spent, 10, 15 seconds in extended side angle, you were doing static stretching on this line, right? And then at the same time, you were getting active stretching, you were getting muscle strength, you were getting all this stuff. That's the reason why I don't really agree that we should focus on static stretching, but there is power in static stretching. But I just want everyone to know that you are getting static stretching in a dynamic way in all of my classes. But I thought, well, let's do a static stretch. Let's do it, but let's do it with a little Donnell pizzazz and a little AgeDEFY way. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to start with a static stretch series. I'm going to get my notes. We're going to start with that. So we're going to start with 45 seconds in child's pose. We're going to do a hamstring stretch, 45 seconds in happy baby, and 45 seconds in a AgeDEFY forward bend. So that's static stretching, holding for a long period of time in a passive way, in a way. Actually do grab a resistance band. Grab either a green or a blue or yellow. I don't know what you're going to want to use. We're going to use it for the hamstring stretch. It's going to help you reach up to your foot and keep your leg stretching. So grab one of your bands. And then we're going to do an upper body sculpt series. And then we're going to go back to stretching, upper body sculpt series. So I think it's going to be fun. We're going to do a single arm upper body stretch or sculpt series. So all of it's going to be a little different. And we're going to do 45 seconds of static stretching. So I am going to go ahead and move my stuff out of the way really quick because I'm also going to put this on Patreon, the static stretching part on Patreon.